We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Ford Field. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's back, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now the first carry of the game for Jamal Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. They put Adams in motion. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll send him over to the left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. A short game down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Back to throw. This one is pulled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense... Come on. Hey. Throwing, Dobbs. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that Those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Now Dobbs. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Dobbs. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Dobbs now to throw. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And open downfield, it's Johnson. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drop.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Gets that one complete to his tight end balance. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Jaguars going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So we'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Dobbs to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. 10
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hot. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Here's Dobbs. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Jaguars are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
If you're going to give your guy a chance for a jump ball in the end zone, you better make sure you put that ball in the right spot. That seemed to me like the defender had a better chance at it than the receiver did.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the... Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 7.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got room to roam. And he'll be taken down. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. On the give, this is Kamara. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. So, not much to speak of. On 1st down, it's Allen. That one taken in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, it's one of those. Sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And Now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll try to get this one on the ground. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. 4th down coming up.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Gino going to throw for it. That's taken in. Down the right sideline. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Jackson. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Allen working from the pistol. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Olave is the motion man. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's second down. Play action now. It's Gino. That one on target to Watson. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Now he'll run it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, good kick. So just like that, we're at halftime. It was a very up-tempo first half of play. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll tuck it and take off. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket and he's able to pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Here's first and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now Allen. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's hard to the goal line and in. Touchdown Falcons. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Falcons go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. On first down is Smith. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And it'll be brought down as we tick. They'll drop to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A first down throw for Smith. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
A second down throw for Smith. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. The Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open downfield is Parkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Now he'll air one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's second down. Williams in motion. On second down, Allen. Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On play action, Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Smith. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So the
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and throw it here. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Maher connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys. It's the athlete of 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly. The way that rocket arm could throw the ball all over the field. Been hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
So that's 1 quarter. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10, Herbert. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They'll run it with Robinson. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Finds him over the middle. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Completes this one to Hill. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 47. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Falcons will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. The kick by Shudak is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And look at this return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Falcons offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You gotta think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. On 2nd down, Robinson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Staying with Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Once more, it's Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. On 1st down, they'll run. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 8 yards the pickup there as we've... Third and a lone yard coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Brought in right side. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running left is Robinson. And he's out of bounds. That sets him up with a first down as we have reached the 2-minute warning. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
He's on the move. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Getting out to his left. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Falcons scoop it up.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Back to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Caught by his back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He lofts it deep left. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So